Lewis Hamilton is not just a racer, he is the best out there. And his jewellery, iconic. Each diamond-studded piece is a statement, blending audacity with elegance. From bold watches to mesmerising brooches, his collection commands attention. But which jewel defines his signature style? Let's break it down. First up, we have the 2024 Monza Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton made sure that it wouldn't be an ordinary race. It was September in Italy, a place famous for fast cars and racing history. And then, there he was, walking through the paddock like he owned the place. But forget about the cars for a second. Have you seen what he was wearing? Let's talk accessories. Hamilton doesn't do basic. At Monza, he flexed a £170 freshwater pearl necklace from Messina in pearls. Classic, clean, but powerful. Think old school elegance meets modern swagger. And his ears? Dripping in white gold and diamond hoops from something about rocks that caught the Italian sun just right. Ice on the track, you bet. And then, the watch. A one-of-a-kind IWC Portuguesa Sideral Scafusia. There's no price tag on this piece, but that's because everyone knows it's worth a fortune. This might be his last time wearing an IWC watch before he switches to Ferrari in 2025. Also, didn't you notice his finger? A custom diamond and pearl ring by Alex Moss that makes his look even more luxurious. GQ called his style corpcore, sharp, stylish and powerful. And what about the FIA's 2022 jewellery ban? That's old news. Here in Monza, Hamilton is free to wear whatever he wants. And he does, making sure everyone notices. We know Hamilton loves diamonds, but there's one piece that shocked everyone. A brooch so unique that it has its own story. Stay till the end, because trust me, you won't believe this one. Next, we have Lewis Hamilton's dazzling moment at the 2024 Met Gala, because let's be real, that jewellery was practically shouting from the rooftops. You can see the custom Burberry necklace with pavé diamonds, the Alex Moss ring, and those Bryony Raymond floral earrings, but trust me, there's so much more to rave about when it comes to these pieces. Each piece was carefully chosen to reflect nature, history and Hamilton's personal style. The Burberry Thorn pave necklace wasn't just jewellery, it was a statement. Imagine jagged, ice-like thorns covered in shimmering paved diamonds, catching every flicker of Met Gala lighting. Edgy, bold, unapologetic. Designer Daniel Lee suggested that the design was inspired by the struggles of John Stumlin, reflecting the hardships of the slave trade. Then there's the Alex Moss asteroid ring, a one-of-a-kind beast with jagged organic vibes that could have riffed on Stumlin's botanical world or Hamilton's racing grit. Pure one-of-a-kind fire. And the Bryony Raymond Hall. We're talking fancy yellow diamond cluster earrings blooming with floral charm, a $16,800 Etoile triple wrap ring orbiting his finger in twinkling glory, and a vintage 1980s, unheated yellow sapphire and diamond ring glowing with retro soul. All of these are tied into the Garden of Time theme, and Stumlin's gardener legacy. This was a tribute to the 18th century black Welsh icon, kidnapped from Africa and reborn as a horticultural legend, with every thorn and gem screaming his story. Hamilton paired those jewels with an all-black Burberry fit, lined with Alex Wharton's poem about Stumlin. Even Vogue named him one of the best-dressed stars of 2024. And with Hamilton set to co-chair the 2025 Met Gala, themed superfine tailoring black style, his jewellery wasn't just about style, it was a statement on black history and culture. So, what do you think? Was it the jewellery that stole the show, or was it the full look that made it unforgettable? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, picture this. The old saying goes, diamonds are a woman's best friend, right? Well, Lewis Hamilton heard that and said, hold up, I'm not buying it. In fact, he straight up told the New York Times, I disagree. They can be just as much for men. I mean, I'm probably the only guy in my sport bold enough to rock diamonds like this. And you know what? He's got a point. When's the last time you saw a race car driver dripping in jewels? Exactly. Now let's rewind to the 2019 Met Gala, because that's where this story gets juicy. Hamilton didn't just stroll in wearing some basic suit and call it a day. Oh no. This man showed up in a metallic zigzag Tommy Hilfiger number that practically screamed, look at me! It was bold, it was flashy, it was pure Hamilton. But here's the kicker. The suit wasn't even the main event. Nope, it was the jewellery that had everyone's jaws on the floor. So, what was he wearing that stole the spotlight? At the heart of it all were these custom-made diamond pins from Alex Soldier. called the diamond Astra pins, designed just for him. Look at that platinum and dazzling white diamonds swirling around a mysterious black diamond core. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? But wait, why responsibly sourced diamonds? Was this a statement? Knowing Hamilton, a guy who's all about purpose and pushing boundaries, you bet it was. He's not just flashing bling, he's making you think. And if that wasn't enough sparkle, the man stacked his wrists with diamond-lined bracelets, like layers of them. The light hit those gems as he waved to the crowd. Blinding? Probably. Mesmerizing? Absolutely. You couldn't look away if you tried. But here's the real question. Why does this matter to him? Is it just about looking good? Nah, it's more than just style. For Hamilton, jewellery isn't just something he wears, it's a way to express himself. It's how he says, "This is me," unapologetically. And that night at the Met Gala, he made sure the world saw it. Moving on, let's dive into this dazzling moment from 2019 Paris Fashion Week with Lewis Hamilton, the F1 superstar who's basically rewriting the rulebook on style. Forget the Valentino Street vibes or the bleached denim for a second. This is all about the bling that turned heads and stole the spotlight. First up, that pavé curb link necklace. You might be wondering, what's pavé got to do with it? Well, it's this fancy technique where the stones are packed in tight, leaving no gaps, just pure, uninterrupted shine. Hamilton's rocking this piece like it's his trophy. And honestly, can you blame him? It's bold, it's luxe, and it's screaming, "I'm not here to play small." Ever seen a necklace demand attention like that? Didn't think so. Then there's the front row flex at Acne Studios where he cranks it up a notch. There comes the Diamond Mariner link bracelet. Think big, chunky links loaded with diamonds, giving off serious Gucci-inspired swagger. You can almost hear it clinking as he gestures, catching the light and practically daring you to look away. And did you see the Pavey signet ring? Oh, this little gem's a knockout. A classic signet, the kind kings used to stamp their wax seals, but now pave the whole thing with diamonds until it's blinding. It's sitting there on his finger, this tiny throne of sparkle, oozing old-school status with a modern twist. Next, we have Hamilton at the 2018 CFDA Awards because of his jewellery that night. Totally unforgettable. He ditched the bow tie, left a few buttons undone, and let the diamonds take over. First, the diamond-encrusted Cuban chain, a bold statement sitting perfectly across his chest. And guess what? He did not stop with one necklace. He wore a tennis necklace which was sleek and packed with diamonds, adding just the right amount of shine without trying too hard. But that was just the beginning. Just check out his wrist. Yes, it's an IWC timepiece, because Hamilton doesn't do ordinary watches. And then, his signature Cartier Trinity ring, a mix of diamonds and ceramic, seamlessly tying it all together. Every detail mattered, every piece told a story. But here's what everyone questions. Was it the diamonds, the styling, or just his undeniable presence that made this look so powerful? Debatable, isn't it? Alright, how about we take a small detour to 2015? At the Monte Carlo, 2015, Monaco Grand Prix energy is at an all-time high, but let's not talk about the cars just yet. Let's talk about Lewis Hamilton's wrist, because that alone deserves a standing ovation. Flip through any photo from that weekend and you'll see it, his signature Cartier stack shining under the Monaco sun. First up, the diamond-studded Cartier Love Bangle, a sleek classic starting at $25,900. Then, the Juste Clou, Cartier's bold reimagining of a simple nail, completely covered in diamonds, starting at $45,800. But Hamilton isn't stopping there, because why wear just one when you can stack them all? He throws in the rose gold and diamond wrap version of the Juste Clou, layering them like a pro. The mix of white, yellow and rose gold is effortless, making his wrist look like $1 million masterpiece. Because, let's be real, it probably is. And here's the thing, this isn't just about flexing. Hamilton knows jewellery like he knows racing. He's got an eye for investment pieces, and these bangles, their value has only skyrocketed. A decade later, that same wrist stack is worth way more than it was in 2015. So, let's settle this. Was Hamilton's biggest win that weekend on the track, or was it on his wrist? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, let's go back to 2021 when Lewis Hamilton was knighted at Windsor Castle. This was a huge moment because of official recognition of everything he's achieved in motorsports. But Hamilton didn't just show up, shake hands, and collect his title. He made sure his presence was felt. Instead of wearing a traditional tie, he chose something that spoke louder, a high jewellery brooch by Cartier, made from platinum, rubies and diamonds. It stood out against his suit, catching every bit of light in the room. The rubies added a deep, rich colour, while the diamonds gave it that extra brilliance. This wasn't just about dressing up for the occasion. It was about showing who he is, making a statement without saying a word. Every detail was intentional, every piece had meaning, a knighthood, a Cartier masterpiece, and a moment that won't be forgotten. That is actually epic. Next, we're going to revisit the 2021 WSJ Magazine Innovator Awards, where Lewis Hamilton not only received the inaugural Sports Innovator Award, but also made a striking fashion statement. It was held at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City on November 1st, 2021. The event celebrated trailblazers across various industries. Hamilton arrived in a vibrant blue suit designed by Ami Paris, which he paired with edgy biker boots, adding a unique twist to his ensemble. His accessories included a silver and blue brooch. Yes, a brooch again. Looks like he's an absolute brooch lover, isn't it? Also, the brooch complemented the suit's hue and made a bold statement. Of course, it would be amazing because it is from Cartier, crafted with platinum, rubies and diamonds. Now take a look at his ears. You could see diamond huggy hoop earrings that added a subtle sparkle. Last but not least, we have Lewis Hamilton once again making a statement, not just on the track, but with his jewellery. Have you seen the ring he wore at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix? It's the Fingers of Death 4-finger ring by Johnny Nelson Jewellery, and it's impossible to miss. Now that makes you think what's so special about it? Well, for starters, it's a gold-plated brass piece featuring the faces of hip-hop legends Biggie, Tupac, Old Dirty Bastard and Eazy-E. The details are incredible. Each face is carefully sculpted, giving the ring a bold, almost regal presence. This statement piece is priced at $480, making it a serious but accessible addition to any collection. And if you're looking for something even more exclusive, there's a 14-carat solid gold version available upon request. Also, have you noticed that his jewellery is never just about aesthetics? It's always about culture, history, and making an impact. Whether it's a tribute to hip-hop legends or a one-of-a-kind custom design, his accessories always have a deeper meaning. Here's a pro tip for you. If you love jewellery that tells a story, this might just be the perfect piece to add to your collection. And that's the breakdown of Lewis Hamilton's insane jewellery collection. But let's be real. Which piece made you say, "Damn, I need that"? Drop your pick in the comments. If you enjoyed this, do me a favour. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next one. Also, do you think this was wild? Wait till you see the most expensive red carpet jewellery ever worn. Some of these price tags will blow your mind. Click here to watch.